Hey buddy, welcome to Castle Hives. Brian here, Northeast Ohio Beekeeping. We're going to do some inspections today on the VSH Queens. All right, so what we're going to do today, now everybody knows I installed 3 virgin queens from Corey Stevens. This colony right here, this one right here, and the next one over here. I did a quick little peek and you all saw that, I mean, they were out. So I want to see, it's been 2.5 weeks. I want to see what type of brood pattern these virgin queens, now mated, are laying up. I want to see what, signs they're showing. So at this point here, I should see some decent brood. So I'm going to quit running my mouth. Let's get in here and see what we find. That empty frame there, I'm going to pull out just to give myself some room. And then let's see. I don't expect anything here. There's a heck of a nectar flow coming in, I'll say that. Oh my Lord, this frame's heavy. Look at that frame. Solid nectar. Probably going to have to get into the lower deep just to see. Wow, look at that. Eggs there also. Oh man, look at that. Wow. They are chewing out that honey. These frames were filled with honey, so they're moving that. That is all bee bread. Oh my Lord, look at that. Well, there's some good brood there. Brood on there, but they're almost like they're getting pollen and nectar bound. Well, this colony definitely needs some room for brood. Thinking I missed the queen in this box just because you can see how calm this box here was, so I just want to go through one more time. There she is right there running a little bit. You can see her right here. She's definitely running. She's plumping out, but she's just looking for space. So I'm just going to put them back there. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this frame right in the middle there and let them build that out. This colony needs room, so they have the room. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it just to see if they shift around some of those resources. If they do not, then I will. All right, let's see what this other one here shows us. Wow. That is nice right there. Oh my Lord, look at that. That is nice. Look at that. My gosh, look at that. So I can see there's some eggs and larvae here. So along the edge in here. Now this is what you'll find is the queen will lay in that middle, and she works her way out. So we've got capped brood, and then we go into larvae, and then I can see some eggs on the edges there. So that looks good. Now here we can see some bee bread. There's some eggs in cells that are open. So this colony here, this queen is laying it up. She most likely is down in the lower deep, and I'm just not going to crack it. With all that brood that I see there and eggs, I'm not going to worry about that. So let's get on over to the next one. All right, let's see what this colony shows us. This is the third one where I installed a virgin, and right there she walked right across, so I know she's on that frame. So let me do this. I mean, I know she's in there. I'm just going to pull this frame out to give myself room. That's nectar, and set this. I know where she is at, but I want to see her brood pattern too, so well, larvae in there. And in there. Now I do notice these colonies, and I don't know if this is just part of the, part of them having that hygienic behavior. I do see that there are a couple guard bees checking me out. That's a good pattern on there as well. Eggs, larvae in there. Geez. So if you could throw a comment, if you've worked with VSH before, gosh, there's eggs down in there. If you've worked VSH before, let me know if they tend to, be a little bit more guardy. Well, there she is right there. It's a good looking queen. Just going to go right over that edge. There's a good view of her right there. And she's going to go in. So she's doing a good job so far. Let me get this hive back together. Now, so far what I've noticed, I don't know if this is just, it could be that these hives were queenless for 3 weeks, and they're just a little bit edgy. But throw in a comment if you've worked with VSH and you notice as far as behavior, what should I expect? Because I don't know. I will be curious though, but there is, each queen is out, each queen's laying, that's good. So update so far with the VSH is the queens are out, they are each laying. I did notice a couple cups in there and some, some little cells, but you might have that until the pheromones build up for those virgins and they're, just these nice plump looking queens. The colonies may do that. So I'll just manage them until they get, fully developed out. But, they're looking good. Now, this colony is the only colony that I had left that did not have a queen. So I want to check it and see what signs of brood, if any. So if I see any brood, that will be a good sign. Oh my Lord, look at that. Oh, they made a queen. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am. And look at that brood there. Oh, and look at that. There's a marked queen. So this is one of, she was a virgin when I marked her, but there she is right there. There she is, one of my daughters from last year. Let's just check and see what the next frame as far as brood looks like. Oh yeah, look at that frame. Look at that. Good. Good, good, good. Well, I'm going to be careful sliding this back over because I know that queen was right there. Well, all right. So what I found, all 3 of the VSH Queens are out. They are all laying. Saw some little cups in there and some cells. Like I said, you will see that. So very happy with those. This Apimaye right here, there's a queen in there. So that means that all of the colonies here in my apiary are queen right. They're laying. Some of them have supers on them. So we're moving in a good direction. Now, follow me up here. Now, you'll see I have a box here, you know, set next to this resource hive. I am selling this colony here. We've already transferred it over. There is going to be a brand new beekeeper with Castle Hives genetics. So very happy with that. Jesse, good luck with this colony here. So super excited to see, you know, how they develop out for you. And, you know, when we transferred this over, I told him that the bees will find their way over. They'll drift over. And we can see right here, you know, the bees they are fanning on the front of this box. And I've noticed while I've been here, there are bees that land in and they're walking right over. So, you know, excellent colony here. Basically, what he is getting, there's 7 frames that are fully built out in there, 5 frames of brood. So as soon as he gets this up home, you know, he's going to put on a second deep, and a brand new beekeeper is just, I mean, this is going to be a booming colony for him. So very happy with how this colony looks here. Super excited to see how this does for him. So, and he might even get this other one over here as well. So happy about that. So kind of reducing my numbers a little bit here. You know, I think around a 15 number will be good for me. So, you know, it's a manageable number. And then next year, we'll see. If I lose a couple in the winter, go down to 10, I can go to 15, make some splits, you know, and sell off, you know, a couple nukes next year. But excellent. So very happy that there's going to be a new beekeeper getting some of my genetics. So kind of close too. So, but that's the update here. So the VSH doing really well. I'll probably leave them go for 2 weeks now and come back and check them then. They have enough room here. This one here, just, you know, they've got a ton of nectar and pollen in there. So I probably in another week maybe will take a peek on this one, but the other 2 can be fine. So things are looking good. So hopefully you all are having a good day. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up and like, and, you know, just takes a second to help me out, and click that subscribe also. So but like I said, you all take care, and until the next one.